Tech's turn to be green again as funds move money around. I'm Darren, and this is 3 Things for Wednesday, June the 26th. The well-known Hollywood Walk of Fame has announced its newest list that will get a piece of the walk. The names include Prince, Jane Fonda, Colin Farrell, Keith Urban, Green Day, and David Beckham, among others. 3 weeks after the Canadian Central Bank cut interest rates, inflation has risen for the country. After a year of rates at 5%, it was lowered to 4.75 last time. Are you listening, U.S.? Julian Assange, who will plead guilty to publishing U.S. military secrets, will be free in Australia soon. He has been somewhat of a hero to freedom of the press backers. They say he was basically being a journalist in his actions of exposing the U.S. military wrongdoings. Trade while you're sleeping across time zones with Arbitrage Trade Assist. Sign up today at arbitragetrade.com. Arbitrage Trade is your trusted source for business, finance, and tech info.
There are a lot of words I would use to describe my daughter. Kind, strong, hilarious. When I think about how much she's experienced in her life, we can't help but be inspired by her every day. So really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
Did you mean to send that text? Melina writes, sometimes it's just better to pick up the phone and call rather than texting because the nuances of tone and emotion are often lost in written communication. A phone call allows for immediate clarification, reducing the misunderstandings. It also conveys warmth and sincerity that a text message can't always capture. In urgent or sensitive situations, hearing someone's voice can provide comfort and clarity that a string of words on a screen cannot. A simple phone call fosters a more personal connection, making it easier to express complex feelings and ideas. Consider the classic texting miscommunication. A simple "okay" can be interpreted in countless ways. Does it mean agreement, annoyance, or indifference? Without vocal inflection, it's impossible to tell. Another example is autocorrect mishaps. One might intend to write, "I'm bringing dessert," but it comes out as "I'm bringing desert," causing confusion and potentially hilarious mental images of someone hauling in a sand dune for dinner. Or there's the infamous situation where a parent texts their child, "What's your ETA?" and it autocorrects to "I'm OTW ETA," leading the child to wonder why their parent is suddenly interested in military jargon. Even emojis meant to add context and emotion can be misleading. A friend texting "great job" with a poopy symbol instead of "great job" with claps due to a hurried thumb slip can turn praise into a puzzling insult. Misinterpretations can also arise from cultural differences in emoji usage. What is meant as a friendly gesture in one culture might be seen as offensive in another. Another example involves the use of abbreviations. A grandmother texting LOL thinking it means lots of love to console someone grieving could lead to a very awkward and confusing exchange. Imagine a conversation where a boss texts their employees to "bring me the report by EOD," and the employee misreading it as "bring me the report by God," GOD, responds, "I'm not sure I can get divine intervention on this, but I'll try my best." Or the classic example of someone texting their significant other, "I'm dying without you." But thanks to autocorrect, it becomes "I'm dining without you," leading to an unintended and comical romantic crisis. These examples highlight that while texting is convenient, it lacks the richness and clarity of a phone call, where tone, laughter, and immediate feedback can clear up potential misunderstandings. Stop watching, start living using Pips, our AI bot. Go to arbitragetrade.com and check out Arbitrage Trade Assist.
Tom has been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. I was really starting to worry.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Pips Pick of the Day. Arbitrage algorithms have detected a possible uptrend for BlackRock Build America Bond Trust. That's BBN, and they're headquartered in Delaware. And it's a non-diversified and closed-in management investment company. Its primary investment objective is to seek high current income with a secondary objective of capital appreciation. Their current price is $16.25, 52-week high of $17.13, and a 52-week low of $14.33. This one stays in a tight year-long channel, but may get a little more upside right now before pulling back. We are not financial advisors. We provide an algorithmic AI bot service, and please do your own research.
Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is a privately held research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the contents of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to function as investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.